And you can think and you try. And then I remember there was one. He paid with his blood. 2,000 years back. He paid with his blood for all my sins. He paid with his blood for all trauma. And his name is Yeshua. Jesus Christ. Jesus. A lot of names they call him. Isa in Egypt. A lot of names. That is why some people only pronounce Yeshua or Jesus is wrong or that. They did not go further in the world. There's a lot of names in North Korea, other name, in that country, other name. The thing that make him different is the Son of the living God. There's no other gods that got a son. And that is the difference between God. There's only one. And I know that Jesus already paid a ransom. So he already signed me out. Now I must live that life. I must take it. I must go to him and say, Jesus, please forgive me. The other way, I go to Israel and I go in the grave of Jesus. And I look around. Because when certain people go to their God's graves, they look and they see bones. And I look around. Rupert, Anna-Marie, you was with me. And we look around there. And you can remember what I asked. Where is the bones of Jesus? Because they crucified him. He died. Where is his bones? And then I remember, for he is risen. He's not here, for he's risen. Jesus stand up out of the death. And somebody who had victory over death can help you. He's still alive. And he is sitting at the right hand of God. And if one of his children suffer on this earth persecution because of Christianity, he stand up. Every time. When they froze Stephan, they throw him with stones. Stephan says, I see the heaven open and the Son of God standing, not sitting, standing on the right hand of God. Jesus is sitting there. But when somebody, they throw stones at our Christians, Jesus is standing up. He salute martelaars and martyrs. He salute martyrs. So, I want to close. Only one can help. Only one can go to that office. And when he walked in the office and the guard of the prison said, Jesus, Yeshua, here is the pen. You can book him out. Jesus looked at him and smiled and said, I already booked him out 2,000 years ago. I will not sign now. Because my blood signed already 2,000 years ago. Are you mad, guard? And then Jesus looked with love in his eyes to the prison guard. And he said, you are not my enemy. I also love you. And I sign you out the prison. I love you. And that now everyone must listen here. If a world leader call out a war, maybe Putin, maybe Kim Jong-un, maybe the man of Iran, maybe Netanyahu. And in this war, you become disabled, forgive. It is hard to do it. But when you forgive, you come out of the prison cell, you come out of your clothes, and Jesus signed you out 2,000 years ago at the office. But if you sit bitter, I hate Putin, I hate Zelensky, I hate Netanyahu, I hate this one, I hate this one, you will never get free, set free. Yeah, can we become angry? Yes. I work with a lot of people in Ukraine. Like the one woman, when we gave food to her, she can spoke English. She told me in the morning at the mirror, she was busy doing her hair. Her husband is a police officer, and he was busy sleeping. He will wake up half an hour later. And the next moment she heard, and she called, what is going on? And he said, I know. It is the war. The next moment, they got in their car, leave everything behind. They got in their car with their kids. There's many of the stories, man. I look in their eyes. And if you look in somebody's eyes and you see the hurt, then you know we must pray for this world. And while I drove out, the mortar hit the car. They stay alive. Praise God. And then he said, my wife, I'm a police officer. I cannot run away. But I must take you and the kids to safety. And he ran through the bushes. And after 2-3 kilometers, he said to her, go straight this way. You and the kids run. I go back. A lot of the stories is there. I was at the other place. And if you listen to me now, some of you will recognize. At the big hall, about 120 kids sit there without parents. The pastor told me, that boy, his parents is dead, but he did not know it. That one, parents is captured. That one. And they are sitting there, and at the wall, there was cats. They, on paper, the cats and the dogs. And I walked to them and I asked them, sit with them. Because you cannot start counseling that kind of kids. You must sit with them. You must spend time with them. You must listen to them. You must hear about this cat. And they laugh when they tell you about this cat or dog of them. Ukrainians like their dogs very much. The dogs on the street is never fun. It's fat. They don't have to go to the SPCA. They supply food for the dogs at street every day. But you will see the soldiers as well, of a dog or a cat or something. And they laugh and tell about their cat and their dogs. And then suddenly, all of them, when you speak to them, suddenly after 3-4 minutes, they get still. And they look at you and said, Uncle, where is my cat? Where's my dog? Where's mommy? Where's puppy? How can we sit on the side of the game and watch and do nothing? We are not here to take decisions and say, I love more Ukraine, I love more Russia, I love more that. We are missionaries. And because this Jesus is in my heart, I want to help you. Because he loves you. Maybe you have only one arm now or one leg. It is not Jesus that do it to you. He loves you. It is the enemy, Satan, Lucifer, who do it to you. And he worked through people. He worked through NATO. He worked through the West, to the Europe, AU. He worked through everyone. There's no country that is not boos, that is not evil. In every country in the world, the Freemasons, the enemy are working. That is, we did not take sides. Yeah, it is hard if you see who is the people who are the enemy. Then you cannot be his side. Sometimes when you are in there, you feel to go to places and kill them. And then the other minute you feel to cry. And then you feel, when you work out of an office, and there's nothing wrong to be a pastor in an office. There is pastors that must work in offices. But then your heart must feel the people's hurt outside. If you close your door, counselor or pastor, and you don't feel the hurt outside, there's something wrong, then you must get on a plane and visit a place. But let me come back now. That is the war. They say, war, no rules. But at God, there's rules. There's rules. Okay, last story. This morning, I'm very proud in the Lord to say this. Today, School of Fire is 11 years old. Today, on this spot today. 11 years back, we started School of Fire. I'm 30 years in the ministry. School of Fire is a big success. And I only can give God all the glory. Let me give the Lord a hand. And this morning, I was only part to start School of Fire. I'm not the person who started School of Fire. I was not the founder. It was something in my heart to have something like this. Full-time people stay in. But I was living in Kimberley. But it was in my heart. It was my desire, but it was not me. I'm only, what is the raadgever? The facilitator. Yeah, I spoke about it this morning. So I only check you out if you know it. Okay. And this morning I phoned my son, and I'm very proud to say this morning to him, Andres, you started 11 years ago. From the school banks, you said, Pa, Dad, I want to start things like this. And you started. And now you leave it for me and your sister and your brother-in-law to do the work. And you go. But this morning, I was very proud in the Lord. When I say thanks. They saved a lot of people last week. But this one was for me outstanding. When they go in, there was a man older than 17 years old. 70. Not 17, 70 years. And they got blood sugar and was hiding under the floor. And when they go in, they wear two certain colors on their wrists if they go out and help people out. And Ukraine soldiers and police know that certain colors. It is not Ukraine colors. And the next moment when they go in, the Ukraine soldiers block them. And they throw their fist, and they said, okay. And I said, where are you going? They said, that uncle. The Ukrainian soldier says, we know about him. He's 30 meters from us. We cannot get him out. It is too dangerous. Because after the uncle 30 meters, the Russians is there. So it is close here. And I said to Andres, don't go. Don't go. You are free. Go back and save your lives. We are soldiers. We did not go in and rescue that man because it is too dangerous. And you will look on the video. And then the driver turned to Andres, the Ukrainian, and he said, Andres, will Jesus protect us? And Andres said, yes. And they go. You will see on the video, Andres show the whole time. Then it shot, you hear the shots. You show, and they go in. And when they brought that uncle up, it is nice. I love that. I love to be part that it is somebody out of our ministry to do that. He's not a hero. We are only servants for the Lord. But it is nice. And that is why I give this course to you today. Andres bring physical. They bring him up and help him. Okay, there's a lot of trauma. Maybe this course that uncle also will go through. But me and you, facilitators, here in South Africa, Namibia, other countries, there's people that work for you, Dani. Think about this Malawian people. There's one. Some of them run out of their country, of course, of hunger. It is trauma. We are Christians. We receive them, we give them a job, but we don't deal with their spiritual need. And I ask you, all of you today, that God work with you this 1 or 2 days, that God set you free. But after He set you free, please, will you not go out? Maybe in your town. Why is that man sitting at a corner in your town for 20 years? And everyone passed and said that we don't like him. But maybe somebody hurt him long ago. Please reach out to him. If I told you that, I tell you that, I want to say to you one thing. Here at School of Fire, and previous time in this 30 years, we know, we reach out to a lot that after 3 months, 6 months, they clap our hands away. They swear at us. They walk away here. A lot of time. We was moedeloos. Moedeloos? Hopeless. Not hopeless, but sometimes we was disgusted in people who drop us. That one on the corner. That one who come in with heroin. That one who come in. He smile here after 3 weeks. He's setting free, and then the devil arrested him again. Him or her. A lot of times. But whoa. A lot of times I wonder, must I not stop it? This ministry. No. For that one uncle, Andres bring out. For that one addicted person that come out, it is the moeite werd. It is worthy. It is all worthy. If we work a whole year and only one, the Lord said one free. I'm an evangelist, I don't like that words. If 10 come, 20 must be set free. Evangelists like his numbers, and the people must be set free. The shepherd, he will sit with the one, and he will sit 10 years with that one, and that is his work. Every one of us is different. The Lord makes us different. I want to close. Remember this. This man who invented this course 2,000 years ago and shed his blood on the cross for you and me, he signed you out at prison. If you take it and work, and you can become born again, read John 3 in the Christian Bible. John 3. There's a book, John 3. Go and look for it in a Christian Bible, and He will set you free.